Okay, another quick video. This one is going to be about watering and fertilizing. Someone asked me about what fertilizer did I use because I mentioned fertilizing in my other popcorn cassia video that I shot not too long ago. Now, I use a slow release fertilizer. You'll notice the word Osmocote. That is not the one I used, but that is one of them. They're like, it looks like there's little pebbles, little peas, or smaller. Sometimes they're black and dark in color. I will do a video. I'll try to leave myself a note, and Sunday I'll do a video, and I'll get out all my fertilizers, and I'll just do a video on fertilizing. So the other thing, what you want to do, I have a husky. I have a mini husky, a little baby husky. Actually, she's just a runt. She's not a mini. Put your fertilizer, move your mulch. This is how deep my mulch is. You want it about 1.5 to 2 inches, but you don't want to put it too much because you also don't want it to be able to have fungus, which when it's hot you get a fungus, and there's a video on that on my channel as well. But put the fertilizer down against the dirt, push it back in. I put my fertilizer at the drip line. So look at that trowel, look at where the leaves are on my plant, and go straight down. Technically I could come out a little farther because this leaf is a little farther out, right? So technically I could come this much farther over, but most of the leaves are where the trowel is. Let me videotape it from this direction. So when I put my fertilizer, I dig a trench all the way around in a big circle, put the slow release fertilizer in, put the mulch back on. And that way the fertilizer will set and the wind won't blow it away. If you put the fertilizer, the slow release fertilizer, on the top of your mulch or dirt and you don't have mulch, if you don't have mulch, you need to get mulch. And if you put it on top of the dirt or the mulch, it's just, if you get a good windy day, we always have wind, always here, but you put it down on the drip line. I have a video about watering drip lines, and it shows trees on it. It's further down, but usually your root system starts at the main stalk. Here's my main stalk, okay, where the white stick is. And then wherever those leaves are and go straight down, that's usually where the edge of all of your root system will be if you have a healthy plant. And so you want to water from there over. Okay, that is the space where you want to water. And you've got to go to the other side, and you've got to do the same thing on the other side where that trowel is. You got to water from there over. So you want to water in a big circle. Okay, the drip line technically is going to stop here with the new part of this plant coming, so you're going to want to bring that out. So you need to water in a great big space. And I put a slow release fertilizer in, but I also shoot Miracle Grow on this plant like every 3 to 4 days right now. The heat is just stressing it out. The drought, my county went under a drought. I think we're the first county in Indiana to go under drought, is the bad part. But this is what happens is they, the slow release fertilizer works very slow, and so I've been giving it a shot of Miracle Grow. I give it about 1/2 scoop in a gallon of water. I give about 2 gallons of water here, and then the 3rd gallon of water has got the Miracle Grow in it, and then I give it the Miracle Grow about every 3 days. So you don't want to do a whole scoop of Miracle Grow if you're doing it that often. You can get away with just doing like 1/2 scoop. But I will do a video on fertilizers, and I'll pull them all out of my shed this weekend, okay? So that is the drip line. When you look at a tree, okay, you'll see the main trunk. But if you come up where the leaves are, the very last leaves, and you come straight down, that is the drip line on a tree. And that is the same with a large plant. Come down from the leaf, straight down, and then over. That's where you need to be watering. You need to be watering in that big circle area. So I hope this helps as far as watering, and you want to water this far out and over, because if not, okay, act like my thumb is the main stalk of my plant, okay, and it's going straight down. If you water up against the stalk, then your roots are going to turn back around, and they're going to want to head toward the water. But if my thumb is the main stalk and you're watering out, they're going to squish out They're going to make a healthy plant, a strong plant, a plant that grabs on and is able to hold on no matter what the weather can be. So, hope that helps. Maybe I'll do a better job of doing that later. So, I hope I didn't confuse you. Don't be water stingy. If you give only a half a gallon of water, you're only getting the first layer of dirt. And you need to go down 5 or 6 layers of dirt to get a good water. But there is such thing as overwatering as well. So there's just a happy medium, guys. Don't be water stingy though. It's worse if you're water stingy than if you overwater. Okay? And in my case with my flower bed, most of that water would just run off. And of course you can see that's not happening because the ground is so hard right now. I will tell you, my plant started getting so big that this is how the stalk is right here, and it started flexing a lot, and I was afraid it was going to tear. So Ed grabbed the shepherd's hook and put it in. I used this flex tape, and this is in the garden center. And then as you notice, when my plant moves, it's helping hold it against the wood and against this here, and then it's just giving it like a cradle. And then if you notice, it's flexing, but I can't do anything about all of it. Like the flower blooms, I just gotta hope my seed pod does okay, because I got one great one going, and then I've got a bunch others forming. See the dark line? I just did a video I'm getting ready to post about the seed pods, so I'm gonna jump off here. That's the second update on the popcorn cassia. If I get seeds forming in that pod, I'll do another video, or if somebody else does a video and you can show us your seed pods, maybe link it in the description in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.